Hello, I'm Seb Walton, and this is our group, and we're here to present a product presentation on IBM Watson. I will be playing a IBM Watson sales representative.
Hey, I'm Gabriel. I'll also be a salesman, and we're going to be selling to a cancer hospital. And
Hello, I'm Frank, and I'll be playing the hospital management personnel.
Hi, I'm Tien. I'm playing as a doctor.
we start.
Good afternoon, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Good to meet you. Good to find you.
Gabriel from IBM. Nice
Yep.
to meet you. Thanks for having us.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Judging from your email, you guys have a product you would like to.
Yeah,
present
that's
Yeah,
what
we're
we can do.
really excited to introduce our product. So firstly, I'm sure you know about us at IBM. We've had years of service in the computer industry and sort of the technology industry.
Yep.
And more recently, we've developed a new product that we feel can really help you, our hospitals, really excel. So yeah, with no further ado, let's get to explaining our product.
That's good because we have a couple of IBM products, so.
Oh,
Great,
yeah.
that's great.
So
Great.
we'd like to hear more about
That's good.
this new product.
Yeah, we have developed this new concept. It's called IBM Watson, and what it basically is a cognitive system which makes data analysis and makes decisions based on data analysis, and it uses our IBM database, and we introducing this to many different industries, including healthcare, and I think this will be really beneficial for you guys, and we can talk about specific features.
Yeah, so our product takes into advantage the Truven Health Market Scan, which I'm sure they're familiar with. But we provide our product provides access to this database and really helps with the diagnosis process. So starting from the testing, getting results from the testing process, IBM Watson really efficiently takes the results from this testing and makes it into a specific diagnosis for specific patients. So it's not a broad system, it's really specific and specialized for every single patient. So we feel IBM Watson really provides a personal aspect to every patient in your hospital, and could really be beneficial with speeding up this process from the testing to the diagnosis.
And yeah, what is good about it is that once the doctor introduces the information of the patient to the system, Watson is able to take that and compare it to all other patients that are in our database. So and by that make an effective and very detailed diagnosis. Also, not only based on that information, but compare it to a million other patients in other hospitals as well. So
as you know, we are a centrally located hospital. So we have a fast growing number of specifically our main target group right now is the cancer patients.
Yes,
So how would this product really help us with that?
Yeah, so our product takes in the data you've collected from your patients, and sorts of the test results, all the data that you've collected, and it provides our different therapeutic options for these patients. So it really looks at getting to the core of what is the problem here and how can we solve this problem. And naturally, doctors have been doing this for centuries, and I'm sure you're very experienced in doing such things. But using our system plus the expertise of the doctors, combining them together, we have found can lead to really accurate results. Now, studies have shown that in the healthcare industry that individually doctors have around an 85% diagnosis rate where they could get the correct diagnosis. It may be higher in your case. Where we found that when coupling doctors with our machine program, it can really increase this rate, and it can lead to
up to 95%.
Yeah, so up to between 95 and 98% in correct diagnosis. So this really helps, the patient in the end. So that's what we're all about here. We're about helping the patient and getting this most efficient diagnosis to the patient.
Well, we're so glad that you understand what we are doing now in the hospital, but actually, we're facing a lot of problems right now, and I think like if you say that the percentage is really high right now, but it is who gonna responsible if there's still
2%.
yeah 2% left if anything go wrong.
I understand. Yeah, that's a good question. But what we want to say is that Watson is a tool for doctors. It's not going to make decisions by itself, and that decision is not going to bind. That it's just a tool for doctors to speed up and make the whole process easier for them, so that they, for example, can spend more time with their patients and things like that. But it's only beneficial for patients and doctors since it decreases time and increases efficiency. So it's a tool too.
Yeah, and along with the fact that it's a tool, we at IBM will also provide training and we'll provide online instructions. So we'll really teach doctors at your facility to get to grips with the software, to make sure that there's no confusion in interpreting the results, and there's no sort of confusion in how to work the program. And once this process has been undergone, we really feel that it will reduce the time for doctors to have to be looking at literature and studying, and rather get doctors out there on the field more and interacting more with patients. So we really feel that's a great opportunity for
and
you.
At the same time, increase accuracy. So I think that's a win-win situation.
Yeah, we really feel that it's a great opportunity for you and a great opportunity for us to help these patients and really get them the correct diagnosis as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I understand that like it's very helpful, but how about patients? The interaction between patient and the doctors, and also patient feeling and doctor emotion feeling, is really affect how we interpret the treatment.
That is actually one of the benefits of our product, since it decreases the time that the doctor has to be analyzing data and studying a specific case. He has free time to be interacting, talking with the patient, seeing how he feels, and also take that into consideration in his diagnosis. So I think it increases interaction and the feeling between the doctor and patient.
That's good part.
So, as you know, a salesman, we have a couple of other salespeople coming by
I'm sure.
weekly. So what's the difference between your product and the other products out there in the market?
Okay, well, nowadays we do have a lot of assistants available, assistants for your home, assistants for every mobile phone. And the difference between Watson and these assistants is the type of data that Watson analyzes. So basically what you have in your phone or in your home is structured data. There is a pattern that has been put together beforehand, so that machine can give you suggestions based on that. However, Watson takes unstructured data, and for example, a dialogue with somebody, or just random data, which composes, by the way, 80% of our data nowadays, that data that has not been analyzed yet. So Watson is able to take that and take into consideration into the diagnosis, and give hypothetical solutions or case scenarios for you to analyze further.
So really coming back to looking at it on an individual basis for that individual patient, rather than just saying, oh, here's the data for the broad spectrum, the solution is also broad, everyone can have the same solution. No, our product really focuses on getting down to the individual person and seeing what they need and how we can bring it to them as quickly as possible.
Okay, well, thank you guys. Just one last question. Let's talk about the costs. How would it look like? How much would this product cost?
Well, this is actually a very personalized product, so we would need to talk further with you guys about your specific needs, about which database you would like to access, what kind of what would be the infrastructure here, how many doctors we would be training, and that, so that we could negotiate and come up with a final value for you. But I think that we can manage something that will benefit both of us.
Okay.
Yeah, we will talk later with our board of directors and all the doctors. So maybe we're gonna contact you
Yeah.
soon.
Looking
Okay.
forward.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah.
very much for your
Thank you.
interview.
Nice.
Thank you for your time.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
a
We'll be in
great-
touch.
Nice.
Yep.